day today. It's me, Mel G. I hope everything, we just went into ads, so the timing was immaculate. Immaculate. I am so good at this. I hope everybody is having an absolutely fantastic day today. We are getting back to a little bit more of our roots, our jizzy jazz normacy. Oh my gosh, everything is like yellow because I was wearing those for an uncomfortable amount of time while I was sitting here waiting for my stream to start. Now everything is more yellow because the blue light. We're thriving. Honestly, I can live in a little bit of a golden world. A little golden energy. We're playing some Stardew. We're going right from Stardew into some Skyrim. So it's very iconic. Typical me. Typical Mel LG. Very easy. Very calming. Hopefully isn't too... I'm going to shake my monitor a little bit. Hopefully isn't anything too... I don't know. Hectic, crazy, out of left field. I think with that, then we just like play. Why don't we just get into it? Also, the music ended, so it's like perfect timing to do it. The music was like, "Come on, Mel," or "Milady, Milady." So how have you guys been? I've been good. I've been living the absolute dream. No, I really realized when I talk to all my friends who also don't necessarily have the most exciting lives, but are doing incredible things and achieving hard, like the unattainable. My friends are lovely. Very happy. I missed the weather. I think it just said windy, correct? Yes. I don't actually do anything. I really don't. Like my partner and I, we go out, but he's not the most extroverted person. If we go out, it's very much like 90% of the time will just be him and I, which are like very nice to be able to spend that wholesome time with your significant other, especially like going to a nice restaurant. And like we are very much the type of people, we don't really use our phones when we go to the restaurants. That's like a rule we kind of unintentionally instilled in ourselves, which is nice because it's, you know, you're more actively present with your significant other, but we also don't always talk. I feel like he and I both people watch a lot, and sometimes that act of just being outside of the home is very nice. But I also find that like as I've gotten older, I've become a larger priority for me is like actually spending time interacting not just with my significant other, but especially with my significant other, but also with my friends and the people around me. So things like going to a restaurant and like actually spending that time communicating, even non-verbally, has become very precious to me. And so I see that like we definitely go out a lot, but we aren't like extroverts. We don't talk a lot. And so even then it's like, oh, I'll wear cute outfits and stuff, but I never really wear my cute outfits to get photographed. So it's very actually rare for me to remember to ask for photos from my significant other of me wearing cute outfits. I'm just gonna lift my chair up. Maybe that's why my camera was like weird. Am I out of frame? I'm in frame. Okay, we're good. I had to... My hair looks very poofy and long. I did just get it cut, so it's straight, which is like very abnormal for me. I don't tend to straighten my hair that often because I feel like when a hairstylist does it, immaculate, fantastic, chef's kiss. When I do it, I look like a fuzzball. I look like a... I don't know what I look like. Something fluffy. Bond from Spy Family, because you know I've been rewatching that. You know it. We just finished season 2. Couldn't be happier. I love Spy Family. It's like, again, just like wholesome show. Get a couple good laughs. There's one episode in the new season that got me going. It got me chortling hard. And I was surprised. I obviously cannot draw. Well, I guess not obviously. That startled me because I did that as the chicken or duck. The duck honked. Honk. My brain. Oh, am I gonna need water? Oh, no, I don't want to harvest them. Never mind, I don't need water. Stress. Oh, yes, I was gonna say, so even though I can't draw, I feel like I'm really good at storyboarding and actually writing like nonfiction story. My husband and I were talking about this. We've been watching a lot of like anime. I am like looking into getting into a new manga series, things like that. And he's like, oh, I'm bad at this stuff. And I was like, really? Like, I feel like, because I had to, because I did like a liberal arts science degree, I actually had to take courses outside the realm of science, which as much as I'm like, oh my God, that's annoying because I am very science driven, it is actually kind of nice to be like, oh, you know what? I actually got experience doing something quite outside the realm of comfort for me as like a scientist. Get all of this out of my inventory, please and thank. Well, please and thank. I don't know where to plant this. But yeah, like I feel like I always got good grades on like the creative writing stuff. It was like the only thing. I almost failed high school English. Yeah, it would have been great to know that I'm actually dyslexic before doing high school English and thinking I'm just stupid. I also had like a, bless his heart, I had quite a not very good teacher in English. He was very much like, I want to be your friend and I don't really care if you learn because I think the education system is broken. So realistically, yes, it's nice for students' freedom, but when you're trying to get, and at that time, like diplomas, the grade 12 exams were like 50% of our grade. Um, yeah, it's not great when you don't really learn anything the whole year because you get full creative freedom. But in other grades and in post-secondary like literature, I actually did like quite well on the creative writing stuff. I feel like I'm like quite the creative person. I just don't have the capabilities of producing that in like the form of art, the practice. And it depends on the medium. I feel like I'm really good with like 3D art. I took like 3D art in like school and stuff. And I really enjoy. Why am I carrying my watering can? I also don't have my fishing rod. Okay, here we go. Urge to make my. I need 2 dozen eggs. Okay, we're egging it up. Should I buy a chicken? We're gonna really have like a huge chicken coop situation going on. Really just on a whim gonna buy another chicken. Everyone has a unique and interesting perspective. You know what? I'm not. Cart lady is not here. Let me go get my goddamn fishing rod. Gad. Gosh darn. Gosh darn. I can't do accents. I wish I could. Again, I'm like somebody that struggles with commitment, which is funny because I've been in a relationship with my partner for literally a decade. But when it comes to commitment in the terms, he said 2 dozen or a dozen? 2 dozen. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Okay. I thought it was a dozen. Also, a chicken wouldn't necessarily benefit me. How many chickens do I have? It's 6 days, so I need 4. 1, 2, I have 3. This ain't great, to say the least. Okay, get my fishing rod. Maybe we do go buy a chicken. Fishing rod. And crab pots. Do 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 do. The Stardew music. Okay, my eyelashes are stuck to my glasses. There we go. The Stardew music just hits a chord. I posted on TikTok today. I was like, what is like the most iconic video game quote that's like most recognizable? Because like for me, and it makes sense with my video gaming background. I don't know why I'm going this way, but it's fine. Is I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee. Makes sense. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim. That one makes sense. Another one that like might surprise you is the cake is a lie. I don't know why. I feel like it's because like I went to middle school in like 2007. Like I was right in the perfect Portal era. And then also when my partner and I were like early on in our relationship, he played both Portal 1 and Portal 2 as like a, yeah, let's play it kind of thing. So, oh yeah, I don't know if having an extra chicken. It's Tuesday. She's not even going to be here. Yep, I hate my life. Why did I pick up this quest? I wonder if duck eggs count. Does it specify? Does it specify? Gather eggs. I'm hoping duck eggs count. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit this one. We're going to roll with it though, regardless. Do that because I'm going to be placing these bad boys. Whoop. There we go. I do love the fall ambiance air. Have I donated the entirety? I think that's where I got these crab pots. I think this is a crab pot. Ocean, lake, river, specialty. Probably missing a lot of the specialty ones, hey? Okay. Good, good. Come to the dark side, Luke. I make a lot of... I was gonna say Stardew. Star Wars references for somebody who's seen the movies like one time. Not even. I can't even guarantee I've seen all of the movies one time, but it's fine. It's fine. It's pop culture. It's all the same. We know pop culture. We do pop culture. We vibe with pop culture. Okay, get me all the way to the end here. Do not stand in Willie's spot because he will yell at you. Do 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 do. I think because I've been using my chair more and more, and it's old, it's definitely like hurts my back a lot faster now. Maybe I'm also just weak. Maybe my back is just like, no, I'm giving up. Whoop. I was gonna make a Linkin Park reference, but then I spent the last like 32 seconds trying to figure out how the song goes. And then I was like, okay, well, this is too much. My brain is not present. Whoop. Hurry up. Thank you. Sea cucumber. I touched a sea cucumber once at an aquarium in Seattle. It was pretty cool. I will say I touched a sea anemone, and because they have like nematocysts that like stab you, it felt like it was like stuck to my hand, but it also simultaneously felt slimy, and it's like an experience I don't think you could ever replicate beyond like the sea anemone. Kind of iconic. In kind of like a cursed way. I don't know if I'd ever want to touch one again, but I'm happy if I've done it. Would recommend, but it is like a 3 out of 10. Just like mentally prepare yourself going into it. I live by the fact that an experience is an experience, and an experience is good. The only time an experience is bad is if you get like maimed, or like maybe you die. Frick. Maybe you like died or something, because that's like obviously a really bad experience. But in general, as long as there's no like lasting trauma or physical injuries or anything, like an experience is good. It's going to be memorable, regardless of if you hated your life every second of doing it. And it's how I convince myself to do a lot of things. Like, especially when I was younger, I was very much like a yes man kind of dude. Like, throw me in the movie. I say yes to everything. You want me to sing karaoke in front of the room? I'm on it. I do not have a good voice. I do not care. You rock it with confidence. Everybody loves it. Even if you're an atrocity, if you're breaking people's eardrums. People enjoy people who have confidence that just commit to it and believe in themselves. Because who cares if you're bad? People can make fun of me all they want. Honestly, people will. You know? Like, I'm just a dude. Not everyone's gonna like you. Not everyone's gonna enjoy your presence. Just embrace it. Be who you are. As Kesha said, we are who we are. But very much going into the yes man mentality is the fact that I could hate my life. I could, as long as I'm not like seriously maimed, it could be an awful experience. In fact, like my wedding photos are a great example of this. I hated it. I cried. I was like, I'm gonna freaking die. It was awful. It was pouring rain and horrible. Do I regret doing it? No, not one bit. Would I do it again? Look, the photos are immaculate. And I would do it if I hadn't done it the first time because the photos are immaculate. But I already have those photos. I don't know if I would do it again. But knowing everything I know now and how horrible it was for like 3 days, I would tell anybody to do it. Because even if you're not a hiker, I didn't die. We lived. We had fun. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, except for the emotional trauma. It is 7:40. We got a little bit of time. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out where the clock was. Do 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 do. Ooh, I do like me a little loot box. Ooh. Maybe like the fact that I'm a little bit of a. Okay, going back. The only yes man I can't be is food. Like, especially after, what was it, the takoyaki, and I almost died. I don't know if I could be a yes man for food. Like, I can't even look at a scorpion without wanting to die. And you give me a piece of pizza that has like scorpion on it. Oh, what the F? Has scorpion on it, I would not do it. I don't think I could do it. I really don't. I think I would actually, my body would physically stop me. I would pass out. And I think that with a lot of foods. Like when I was an instructor, both when I was an undergraduate when I took this class, but also especially when I was an instructor um, for like a first year biology lab, we had to dissect giant crickets. Like huge. Like these things are like 4 inches long. Huge crickets. And because I'm the instructor, I'm the one that's got to like do it in front of everybody, and I can't be squeamish because all these 18-year-olds are like, ew, this is disgusting. And it was pretty gross because you got to like rip their jaw pieces out and stuff. It's like gross. And like peel their eyeball so you can see like the hexagons in their eye, things like that. And the crunch, left a visceral image, like a sound implant in my brain. Couldn't do it. I couldn't eat it. I couldn't eat it. After having that kind of experience with it, I don't think I could eat anything that has like chitin. I guess like crabs kind of have chitin, but you don't really eat the shell. So, and like it's fine if you partake in that kind of stuff. I also like I really don't think I could eat like raccoon or opossum and stuff because I just also don't like gamey meat in general. Anything that's too muscular, not I'm not here for it. I'm really not. I'm not a big fan of venison. I wouldn't enjoy deer. I wouldn't enjoy kangaroo. Or sorry, I wouldn't enjoy bear. I had an image of a bear in my head, but I definitely said deer. Um, Speaking of deer, my husband and I were driving on like not a highway, but definitely like a main artery of our city that goes through like a coulee. So it has like tons of green space and stuff. And there were deer literally like behind a blind hill, but like in the road almost. And I was like, man, those deer are close enough that if they just decided to yumpy into the road, they're yumpying into your car. And people are like, oh no, deer aren't that dumb. They don't jump into your car. Look, I've seen videos of deer jumping into the side of people's vehicles. It also happened to my grandfather. And you think it wouldn't happen, but this is actually like quite a scary experience. I had like a small breakdown. It was quite a large small breakdown on the side of the highway from this. But one time when I was driving, I had just experienced like awful conditions. I was driving by myself. It was like 6 in the morning or earlier. And I was commuting on the highway. We'd gone like a part that had like really high elevation. And so while I was on that part, it was like the road, because it was pretty cold, had iced over. And the car in front of me, we're only going like 60 kilometers an hour, 70 kilometers an hour. The car in front of me started spinning. So all of a sudden their headlights came at me. And I was like, ah, yes, this is how I die. So I had just experienced that. It was very traumatic. It was very scary. I did not enjoy bottom tier experience. Farther down the road, after I got like, you pull your big girl shoes on, weather like conditions improve a little bit, we're fine. Nope, because literally a herd of like 3 deer jump into the road, one in front of my car, one behind my car, and then the one was like next to my car in the lane next to me. And I was just like, this is how I die. Like I literally had to pull over and have a breakdown on the side of the road because I experienced two like quite scary is the most realistic term, like two quite scary driving experiences within like 10 kilometers of each other. It was not a good day. But, we learned from it. Now I got a good story. I have like quite a few stories of, hey, that was really stupid and I should have died, but didn't even have like consequences of getting hurt, and I know it's coming for me. One day, something's gonna happen. Oh, I want to cut down some trees though. Something's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be great because of my negligence, but we're gonna be, as safe as we can be, and fingers crossed, and live our best life and safe life. We made really good money off of farming. Ah, yes, cranberries. That makes a lot of sense. Let's rumble. Are you ready to rumble? Okay, check the news. Weather report. It's going to be cloudy with wind gusts. This is rare, but they feel absolutely neutral. Huh. Bread. I already know how to cook bread. I don't even have a kitchen, and I know how to make bread. From scratch, without a bread maker. Corn! How rude. We got more cranberries. My crops are kind of all over the place. I'm really excited for the spring when I can like kind of reset them all. Whoop. This is good. There we go. Don't need to refill yet. Punkies are done. Piers is closed on Wednesday. Shoot. Water. My brain like turned off. Look, I'm sorry. My brain power is subpar at best. Also, one of my punkies is not ready. How rude of it. And then do this. And just move this to like somewhere else. Such as here. And then squeep, squeep, squeep. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It just hits like something in my heart. True wholesome nature. Are they all giving me dubs? They are. That one gave me trips. That one gave me trips. You love, 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 love to see it. I can get 3 out of this, I believe. Yeah. Skeet! Just watering the leaves, it's fine. That's how you water things. Guess we're just keeping the watering can in my inventory once again. I do kind of want to just cut this down. I'm over this tree being here. I hate it. Hazelnut. Falling out of a maple tree? That seems unusual. Okay, let's see if it counts duck eggs. 3, 4, 5. Okay, it does. Okay, I was like, they're not coming out. Did I do something wrong? I don't have a scarecrow over here, do I? Oh, gosh. That makes me a little sad. But lessons learned. Let me go get a scarecrow from my box. I also want to cut this and this one. That. And yeah, I was like, I thought I had acorns too. What do I need? I do actually need more pine cones. Pine cones. I need I only have weird ones. Okay. Okay, Mel. Sure, you can go right there. Okay. Ote, Ote, get me some cranberry. I'm gonna put more crayons in here, I guess. And then I think we're good. Keep my eggs in my inventory. Do I have pumpkins in here? Do I have to donate pumpkins still? Winter foraging. Okay, no, it does not look like it. Pantry. I'm assuming the orange flower is what I was thinking. I do need more things. I'll get wool soon, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Do 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 do. I kind of want to. I don't know. I'll go back over and then I'll reassess if I want to keep any of them. And I got to keep all of those. They're going to be bunging up my inventory a little bit. Okay. Pumpkins. Do I want to keep pumpkins? I only have one, so I keep those and then... Sure. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay. I do have my fishing rod in my inventory, so I think we go fish. I don't have very much for Gunther, so... Like, I just don't have enough energy, I think, to go to the mines consistently, so let's fish it up. Nothing up here, right? No forage? Oh, I'm stupid. Right there. I really, like... I know it's not great to call yourself dumb. You really shouldn't. And, like, I know I'm like, oh, but I don't actually feel that way. You know me. I'm, like, a little egocentric and a little overconfident. But it's still not good to, like, manifest that kind of energy. Like, I really just, I don't know. So I need to, like, get in the habit of not saying that about myself, because it's not good. Hello. Remember to cover your mouth when you sneeze. Hi, Leia. So nice to live by the river. Ooh, a mussel. Could use more of those on my own body. I've been going to the gym, like, consistently for like, an entire year now. But I have, like, really, I got 3 trashes. Annoying. I'm, like, kind of, like, happy with myself. Like, you know, I've always been somebody who's a little more fit. I just always have been. I am somebody who just, for the most part, I used to really enjoy weightlifting, but I just enjoy working out. I'm very lucky because I know that a lot of people don't. I don't like weightlifting now. And I really know what it feels like to be like, you need to do this. And it's really opened my perspective because I'm also somebody who has always loved cardio and my significant other hates cardio. So that I understand now. But also people who didn't grow up with gym culture and are trying to go for the first time for whatever reason. It can be hard, especially if you don't know if you like it or what you're doing, or you feel like you don't know what you're doing and that people are looking at you and stuff. It can be overwhelming. So I am very happy with I hate myself there, but the fact that I have enjoyed going to the gym. I hate that fitness influencer thing of like, you just have to make a habit of it. Look, you can make a habit of it as best you can, but just because you have a habit of something and you do it, oh, I don't even have bait on, all the time does not mean you enjoy it. You know, and it's okay to not like it. There are ways around it, like do the fitness classes you like. I love Pilates. I love yoga. Perfect. I also like running and walking on a treadmill and surfing TikTok. Great. I do those. Do I weightlift anymore? You know, every so often I'll go to like a women's center and I'll do like the big 3. But in general, like weightlifting just isn't my jam. And that's not what I'm looking for my body at this point. So I'm old. I don't need to be like, you know, bodybuilder strong. But I do want to feel fit and lean and strong. But yes, for a whole year, over a year now, I have been consistently going to the gym. Minimum like 2 times a week, with the odd exception. And it feels like really good. Because, like, I'd done this previously in my life, but I feel like when I used to do this, I didn't have as many obligations and priorities in my life. It was like, oh, I was in post secondary and I was working, but maybe I wasn't working full time, or maybe I was like only working over summers. And so right now, I got two jobs, plus I'm trying to stream and like have fun doing this. Plus, like, I got lots of friends that I'm trying to see all the time. Plus, like, things like my commute is longer. And so it's like a lot. Now I also live with my significant other, whereas before, like, my significant other and I didn't live in the same city. So I felt like I had more time to do the things that were for me because, I could still text him while I'm sitting on a bike at the gym while listening to my own music. But now I can't like, do that. If you're actively trying to spend time with somebody, you have to set that time aside at the end of the day. Also, we're like cooking together more and like doing stuff like that. That's also like, I never used to cook. I worked in restaurants. If I wanted good food, a healthy food, I'd just order it. Somebody else would make it and then I'd get enough to take the rest home with me. So now that I actually cook, that's like 3 to 4 hours a week that I'm losing to cooking. Plus, that's not even including grocery shopping. And like, yeah, I was grocery shopping before, but I was just getting like Campbell's tomato soup and, you know, Michelina's frozen meals. Not actually. I did eat a lot of those in my late teens, in my like 18, 19, 20s, but we cut that out. Sodium has always been an issue with my diet, so having frozen things that are very high in sodium, not the greatest thing for me. We gotta, like, gradually improve. And once you learn how to cook, and we did Chef's Plate for like on and off again for like 2 years. And it was kind of nice because they just tell you how to make stuff, you can learn those skills and it translates to other things. And then you have more confidence in things, in cooking things that you maybe didn't know before. Like, I still don't touch raw meat because it grosses me out. But instead of just using like ground beef, I'm like, oh, I could actually use like chorizo or something different. Or even like tofu and stuff. I love cooking with tofu. He's gonna run into me. He's gonna run into me. Just something that comes with, I don't even think age, I think maturity. But even is that a really good landmark of maturity? I don't think it is, because you can be kind of immature or emotionally immature, but be like good at cooking for yourself, and vice versa. I feel like there are lots of people out there who probably don't cook for themselves like at all, whether they just don't enjoy it or they don't want to, whatever the reason. I don't need to hear it. You don't need to justify it to me. You don't need to justify it to anyone in reality. But where you just like, yeah, you're like emotionally immature but you cook a lot, or you don't cook at all but you're very emotionally like mature, or like you do a lot of other things. Maybe you're working like 12-hour days, like 7 days a week, so you just don't have time and it's not the biggest priority. If you are trying to do all the other things that are expected of adults, like going to the gym, cooking for a family, going on dates if you're single and ready to mingle, all these other things. Being an adult kind of like is kind of fun because, yeah, can I just like have a bag of chips for breakfast if I'm feeling like a little depressed and I'm just like, let me have it? I totally can. Definitely have. But it also, there is more responsibility and expectations. And sometimes I feel like the expectations are too hard. It's not fair to expect somebody who's trying to raise a family to consistently be going to the gym, to consistently be shopping for themselves, to be working a 9 to 5, to, be dealing with like daycare and finding like a caretaker and getting your kids to school and get them educated. Or maybe you're homeschooling and that's also like a choice and that's totally fine. Like, man, there's too much on us. It's too much to do and not enough time to do it. You just gotta enjoy the time. Whether that's like sitting at home watching streams or going out to bars and like, I wouldn't say drinking too much because like as long as you have a safe ride home, I don't really care what you do. But I have to fix my chair. It's bothering my shoulders. I think I'm too low. Make sure I'm still in frame, hopefully. I wait. It's not there yet. We gotta see. I might be out of frame. No, I'm good. Perfect. Oh, hello, Spicy Queen. Speaking of chorizo, you're giving me the spice, honey buns. Thank you. Oh, okay, well, that's what we're rolling with. Game doesn't want me to be rolling with it because, like, holy, it's actually a fish too. That's funny. I did not expect it to actually be a fish. You little demon freak. That's good. 740, we still got time. Just keep going. We could probably get all the way down to the bottom of our energy, which is really nice. Man, I've had this lingering headache for like 3 or 4 days now. And I felt like I was doing so much better with my chronic migraines, and now I'm like salty because I'm like, was I actually doing better? Maybe I'm just dehydrated. I've just been chronically dehydrated for like a week. It's like last Wednesday was the first time I had it, but I was definitely dehydrated on Wednesday. I do feel like maybe the weather has swung quite a bit, so we've had that pressure change that also induces migraines in me, but I'm out here supporting you, all my chronic migraine havers. I'm here for you, honey. I get it. It sucks. Truly sucks a lot. Sweet. This is gonna be my last fish. Yeah. At least it's a fish, thank goodness. Not a super cutie. Aw. Could have perfected it. So sad. Okay. Good. Come to the dark side, Luke. Sweet. Let's go through the forest just in case we missed some forage. Because we came the other way today. Didn't buy a chicken, but I think because the duck eggs work, it's fine. I'm very surprised I don't have a void chicken yet. And like, have I just not seen a void egg at Cart Lady? Curious. Go close up my chickens, though it's just gonna be windy. Do I have a sword? No, I really need to work on this area. Can you plant a mushroom tree? If you have a red mushroom, can you plant a tree? My cat is screaming, but it doesn't sound like her normal scream. Maybe it is. She likes to yowl. And so I guess she didn't know I was home because now she stopped now that I'm talking. Just like a little concerning because I was like, huh, that did not sound right, but now it sounds right. She's angry that the door is closed. Why did I not sell this trash? Okay. Hello, Masa. Have you guys seen the TikTok thing about like the France and naming your dog? So like the year that your dog is born correlates to a letter that their name has to start with, and it's like a thing in France. So if you have a dog named like Peter, it means that it was born in the year that like P was the first letter. It's like very unusual. It's going to be cloudy again. Mildly annoyed. Oh, well, we're going to find out they're somewhat annoyed once again. Winter's coming soon! No crops will grow. We're going to be doing a lot of dungeoning. If I leave this, will it grow into a tree? Let me see. There's got to be a way. How to get mushroom. Not mushroom block in Minecraft. In Stardew Valley. A mushroom tree seed can be purchased once keys. Walnut room. What is that? A common tree can turn into a mushroom tree according to a rare event in fall. There's a 5% chance. Oh, so you just want to have lots of full-size trees, I guess, in in fall. Okay, well, I wish I would have known that sooner. Would have had more full-size trees. Oh, you ready? A lot of stuff's ready actually today. That's very nice. Reduces my watering, which means I can actually probably go to the dungeon. Just singing to myself. Not abnormal though. I do have to keep like all of my beets. Or is it like red cabbage or something? It's like 10 beets in the mayor's fridge, right? 10 beets, okay. I don't know if that was watered. It definitely was. Rude. Sweep. Good. Good. Hey, Doom! How are you doing? Mr. Nick, how's everything going? How was work today? Also, thank you. The notification will come through in a brief second, I'm sure. But thank you very, very much for the 4 months. I appreciate it greatly. I'm just happy to be doing this. Do, do, do. And singing to myself once again. Look, remember I talked about, like, I just rock karaoke. It's fine. We just do it. Nobody judges you. You just roll with it. Okay, give me the yummy honey. Ooh, another mushroom up here. A little sneaky boy. I should also maybe plant, like, you up here. 2% chance to turn into a mushroom tree. As many hours, and I don't even want to talk about it, as many hours as I have. Thank you. Thank you. There's a sound. Work was okay. Yeah, as it goes. You know, some days are always going to be better than others. I think I was talking about that earlier, actually. Wow, we're talking in circles a little bit today. I'm doing good. Today's good. Monday fun day. The typical. We do want to go to the mines. Brain fart. Yeah, do I have any other seeds in my inventory? I do not. I do not. I should let my chickens out. Check on them, get their eggs. Didn't sell my eggs, bless up. Get this seed to not be here. I guess plant it like... I do have a lot of them already over here, but like down here. Well, 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. Okay. Hello, chickens! How y'all doing? Hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Okay, good. Do 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 do. My cat is once again screaming. I will be saving my yummy fruits. I only got 1 gold. All that work and I got 1 gold? How rude. I'm like, how many of these should I save? Like 5 maybe? Throw all the beets in there because Mayor Lewis's fridge requires them. I need to donate the wool. I couldn't have planted them anyway. And then I think I am good to sell everything else except you. Bottom row. Okay. Let's honestly just like yote them all in here and then I'll just like deposit the cheapest ones and it'll be fine. It will be fine. Do, do, do. Love the turtleneck. Looks good today. Thank you. Thank you. Got my hair done yesterday. It actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be, but it wasn't in the best shape. I had some split ends that needed to get yoted, to say the least. Okay. Let's go. Donate my... It's wool I need to donate, right? Animal. It is! Let's go donate my stuff and then go to the Dongyan. Hi, Pam. Penny's the only one I got. You better treat her friendly. I treat everyone friendly, for the most part. I did have a rant today when I was recording a video for YouTube earlier today that I was like, that is like a little out of character for me. But it's fine. We all have lapses in character. Can't always be on our best behavior. Life wouldn't be fun if everybody was perfect. Okay, let me donate my animal wool. My puff. My puff. Very close to the greenhouse. What am I missing out of this one? It's gotta be crops. No, it's artisan. Cheese! I don't even have cows yet. Okay, but I could place it. And if she has like goat's milk or milk, I could also make cloth. We can do this. I believe in us. Tomorrow's Cart Lady Day, so we'll just have to wait till tomorrow. Donate wool, knit some turtlenecks. I've been really into knitting lately. Oh, they're still in the living room. I had a blanket that I was making like a throw blanket, but I didn't like the shape of it, so I deconstructed it not too long ago, and now I'm like ready to start again. The wool's like bundled up nice, but I have like a literal queen size blanket that I'm in the process of making that's like a checkerboard. It has been more work than I was expecting. I tend to knit very tight, which is nice because then you're not shoving your like little toesies through the loose knit holes, which is why I knit tight. But also, it is a lot more work and more wool required. Don't walk into me, don't walk into me. Thank you. Okay, anything else important in here that I could like loot? No, literally nothing. There's just a dude. He's just vibing. He can live today. Let him live another day. I'm scared. Except the knockback on you guys is like ridiculous, so it's fine. I do see some iron. This song is on like, I think it's on the winter, which would make sense because it's frosty in here. It's on the winter vinyl. And it always gets me. I don't know why I enjoy this song very much, but I do. It's cute. It's heartwarming. Goes great with the cold theme. Bro hit me. Bro, I just want to like kill the ghost. I thought there was a rock there, but there might actually be. And he's actually just throwing stuff at me. Okay, this is a kind of a mess. Okay, well. The journey has ended. We have come to Journey's End. It's freer in Journey's End. Hope you'll get it done. Thank you. I have taken a little break lately. Like a little less motivation. I think I'm like the queen of all the motivation, no motivation. All motivation, no motivation. But I have faith. I really want it, but I don't necessarily need it for summer is coming. And summers here get quite warm. Like we get up to like mid-30s. So we won't be needing a heavy knit wool blanket. But it'll be nice to have for decor as well. That's why I wanted it. I was like, I really want this like very specific dark green and ivory checkered blanket. And so I knew it would be annoying to try and track down something like that. And even if I did, it'd still cost like $200. And I mean, the knitting supplies themselves cost like over $100 Canadian. So like, am I saving that much when you account for how much work it is? No, but it is nice to sit on the couch and like, I like to be doing things with my hands. So if I'm not knitting, I'm snacking. This is like kind of embarrassing, but I'm gonna embrace my old lady with this one. I feel like I've been like not cognitively stimulated. And I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do like crosswords. I don't really want to do like Sudoku or something. I'm like, I've been reading a lot of scientific papers, but it's just not, look, scientific papers are dry, and it is a blessing that a lot of the time I can find them entertaining. But look, I need a break from it. I need a break from a lot of science stuff in general, I think right now, where I'm just like a little burnt out on like science. I've done it for years and years. No video games have been like, I don't know, drawing my attention, so I haven't been like cognitively stimulated by games either. So, all of that ranting has led me to the fact that I literally bought, oh my god, I bought a circle word because I was like, oh, it'll be like easy enough that you could like do it while I'm like watching like 90 Day Fiance or Queer Eye or something. Also got really into RuPaul's Drag Race Canada because I watched like the first, well, I went to like a drag show for the first one, the first episode. And then, oh my god, what is happening? I'm leaving. I hate this. Ooh, Lava Land. I saw like the first few episodes and then I just like dropped off because I was watching other things. And now I'm like back on it. Back on watching RuPaul's Drag Race Canada because I'm like, I don't even know who won this season. Like, I watched like the first couple episodes and then just gave up. Who does that? Apparently me, I do that. He's getting the very tippy tip. He's getting edged, if you will. Just kidding. Give me a tunnel to the... Okay, you didn't give me the tunnel, which is rude because these rocks are quite hard. Thank you. Woo. Okay. Anything good? Some gold? I don't know why I hit that one, but it's too late now. Too late to go back. We're gonna run out of energy real fast. I'm probably gonna have to eat this blackberry. It is 6:40 p.m. though, so it's fine. It is nice to have like a task to work towards. Like whether it's knitting, crocheting, whether it's like my partner's like really into MMOs for that exact reason. He likes the grind to like work really hard towards something and then, you know, get the benefit of it. It's just nice to feel like productive, even if like you're not actually being productive, because like I feel like that's me. But to feel like you're doing something and to like actually accomplish something, even if it takes you like an ungodly amount of time. Nobody has to know how long it took you to knit something. You don't have to tell them. They don't have to know. But like you did it, so who cares? Right? He can't get to me, so I don't kind of really care about him. Well, maybe I do. Krobus, no! Don't hurt me, Kroby! You're a little loady, hey? Okay, get me out of here. We're making progress. I thought they were like in a neutral mood or something today, but maybe that was a different day. I'm grooving over here. Just straight vibing. Ooh, 2 magma geodes is like nice too. We're gonna have to go to the blacksmith soon to like get our geodes cracked. We're getting cracked. Hi, Slimy. Little slim slimy boy. I'm just like actually like truly enjoying this music right now. This is kind of what my day needed, I think. A little positive energy, a little hype music. Oh, really? No, come back. Don't give me the eerie science. Don't want the eerie science. The silence scares me. Alone with my own thoughts, not my favorite. We know it. Okay, my energy is wearing thin, but it is 10 p.m. What floor am I on? 87? Yeah, there's no chance. Do nothing. No, I will leave the mine. It's fine. Also, 3 defense, 3 immunity. Why did I not put these on sooner? What am I doing with myself? I only got 1 Omni, and I only got 3 total. It was like the first rock I hit, and then it was like that 1 rock that gave me 2 each. How truly disrespectful. Ooh, maybe there's gonna be like forage along here. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Nope. Got my hopes up for nothing. For not. Oh, there's a hazelnut at least. Squeeze. I hate this. I don't think the trees can grow in the winter, which is like brutal, but we should start cooking some gold. Okay, things to sell. I'll keep the void essence for now. Sell the sap. Sell the cave carrots. Sell the hazelnut. Guess I'll sell the blackberry. And I don't really use those, so I'll sell all of them. Yeah. And the jade. My tummy is rumbling. You could probably honestly hear it. It's like concerning. I do have a few geodes in here, which is nice. Do I have any regular? I have one regular. Wild. Put that in there. I don't think maybe I'll sell the rubus. Put the bone in, the bat wings, the solar essence, the void essence. And I guess I'll put you in there. I should have sold those, but oh, they close at 10 anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to. And then you go, but I do want you guys, a few of them at least. You guys can go in here. I guess I'll like place my cheese press. Sure. Good enough. And then I will put you in the other chest later, because we'll just go to bed right now. It's a tomorrow problem. It's a tomorrow problem. We did level up, which is very, very nice. Oh, by 50%? That's like 1 and 2. No, whatever it is at, I think I'd rather go for just straight damage. Did pretty good. Damn, these sell for a lot. Oh my god, each of these sells for 3,000? Aren't the seeds like 1,000 though? That's crazy. Okay, so we should be, every time we go to Cart Lady, trying to get the, because those are the unknown seeds or whatever. Like, that's what we should be doing. Okay, it makes sense. It all makes sense. I'm going to flip my recording though. So if you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you next time.